So I get some weird things, whether it be in my, inbox or on Facebook or even through the mail. Now, I was going to show actual letters and stuff like that, but part of me felt like that might be a little bit of egregious, privacy issue and things like that. So instead, I transcribed the letters into different things that I want to speak on in this video onto a little note file here, and I'm going to read a couple of them to you. Some of them are pretty cool, others are kind of strange, and then there's some that just kind of downright make you think. So it really showcases that being a member of the nation really means that you come from just about every angle. So let's talk about it. Here's the first one. I kind of like this one. Dear CKN, hey you fat fuck, how you doing? I'm a metal fan from Lubbock, Texas. I'm in two bands, a metalcore band and a screamo band. I love your videos and want to have a beer with you if you're ever in the area, but I also want your autograph. Well, I actually want more than that. I want you to sign my ass. I was nervous writing this letter, worried about your reaction. I took the idea, which came to me in a dream, weird, right? To my bandmates, and they laughed at me and told me to do it. So get your ass down here, CKN. We need beer and a marker. Hope you aren't freaked out. In metal, 666, Bill. Bill, as long as you bring a camera and you pay for the beer and supply the marker and then throw it away directly after we do this, yeah, sure, why not? I'll sign your ass. Wow. Why can't it be like a hot chick saying, sign my tits? It's always, sign my ass. Come on. Do something to my ass. Damn. This is the next one. This one's from Jerry. CKN. I'm a fan of yours from Kansas. Oh, Kansas. Nothing but tornadoes and corn out there from what I've been told. I love your reviews and do reviews as well, but I don't feel like I'm doing them as well. Can you critique my work? Well, okay. I feel like I get really nervous. Plus, my dog always comes into the video and tries to hump my shoulder. It's really embarrassing. Any tips on how to keep that from happening? I know you're not a dog trainer or anything, but I could use some input. Thanks again for all you do. Jerry. Well, Jerry, I would have critiqued your work if you would have included some of it. But yeah, I'm willing to do that. So just hit me up on Facebook or, whatever is most convenient for you, and I'll check it out. I try to be helpful, and I try to get to everything, but there are a lot of requests that I get from people, whether to review their work or anything like that. It's not that I'm ignoring any of you or anything like that. The On the Underground thing was a failure, and I'm just not doing that any longer, and I can't get to everything. I wish that I could sit and just reply to messages all day, but sadly, this isn't my only job. I have others that I must conduct. As far as your dog is concerned, I'm surprised that you haven't just decided to, maybe lock the door or keep him outside of the door. Unless this is in kind of an open area, If you're doing this in an open area where all of the entrances don't have doors or something like that, I can kind of understand that. But what about discipline a little bit? What about making sure that your dog doesn't do things like this? Because it sounds like if it's doing it to you, then there's a good chance that it's also disrupting other individuals, Maybe you don't have very many friends because every time they come over, they're fearing that their dog's going to try to hump an appendage of them. I know that would certainly be a turn-off for me. Have, sweaty dog dick all over me. But, just do your best to try to keep them contained a little bit and give it another go. As far as the nervousness is concerned, it's something that takes a little bit of time. So maybe the first couple of videos that you record or the first couple of reviews that you do, you don't post. It's something where I constantly work on my craft, even if it's reviewing something in the car with nobody around and no camera going. It's just something that I do. And it's something that increases your skills, and not to mention your vocabulary certainly helps. So try using new words in sentences every single day. Maybe as simple as just getting a word-a-day calendar just to expand your horizons and look a little bit more critically, and the information will just start to flow from you. If you're concerned because all you're saying is, this is really, really good, and you don't know where to go from there, then try to get a little more analytical. Explain what that you really enjoyed. Alright, let's move on. Oh boy. This one's going to be hard to read because this person's 14 years old, didn't give me their name, and, well, I'm going to let the letter speak for itself. Mr. CKN, I'm 14 years old, and I'm not telling you where I'm from because you don't need to know. I'm a fan of the Black Veil Brides in Asking Alexandria, and I see you have a big problem with them. Fuck you for being a stupid fat bastard who wouldn't know good music if it slapped you in your non-existent penis. The Black Veil Brides are the greatest band ever, and nothing will ever compare to them. I don't care if you talk about faggy bands from the 1970s. Who cares about the 1970s like nobody was alive then, so it's worthless. We need to live in the present and love good music like Black Veil Brides. Oh, BTW, I talk to BVB, Black Veil Brides, every night, and if you talk shit on them again, I'm going to tell them, and they're going to come kick your ass. I know you have a girlfriend. I have 4 and 2 boyfriends. I'm bisexual. And the Black Veil Brides are going to fuck your girlfriend. Actually, she's going to want to fuck them because they're so better looking than you are. Oh, and don't talk shit on Blood on the Dance Floor either. Talking about their pedophilies. Pedophilies? Is that like the rejected Philadelphia Phillies franchise? Both of them fucked me after their show, and it was the best night of my life. Please kill yourself and all of your stupid fans so the world can be a better place. Signed, Ha! Did you think I was going to give you my name? P.S. I'm serious. If you talk shit again, the whole BVB nation is going to kick your nation's ass. I wouldn't know good music if it slapped me in my non-existent penis. Pedophilies. She was fucked by Blood on the Dance Floor. Enjoy herpes. Enjoy being a victim. 4 girlfriends, 2 boys. What the fuck ever. The band still sucks. You didn't change my mind. You didn't do shit. All you did was write a really crappy letter that was delivered to me in an envelope that was half torn. And the letter itself looked like it'd been through a pressure washer, blender, and the fucking washing machine. I think that I have bigger fish to fry. I'd rather receive a letter from a juggalo. Let's move on. Dear Cover Killer Nation, we understand that you review albums prior to their release. We're wondering how this is possible. We're not going to talk about that one. Hello there, Cover Killer Nation. My pussy is so wet waiting for your touch. Would you like to enlarge your penis to better pleasure? I get a lot of weird shit. Hello, CKN. Your reviews rock. You really hit the nail on the head with most of the stuff you cover, and you're funny as fuck, too. That shit you said about Saint Anger was classic. Jeff Tate? More like Jeff sucks. Ha ha ha. Anyway, stop being such a damn awesome dude for a minute, and let's talk real shit here. Let's talk about your feelings on God and religion. Fuck. I'm in a bit of a hard place here. My girlfriend of 5 years just walked out on me, and my parents were recently killed in a car crash. It's been rock bottom for me, but your videos have seen me through, along with my realization that there is no God. But even with all of that, I fight the urge some nights to just do away with it all and kill myself. I'm spilling my guts to you about this because most of my friends either don't listen to me or think I'm just fucking around, man, because I'm a bit of a jokester, or act all oversensitive because they know what just happened. I stopped talking about it, and now it just feels overbearing and overwhelming. God used to be very important to me, but ever since all of this went down and I started watching your videos, I really doubt anything is up there. I trust your opinion, so what should I do? Is it worth continuing? Please write back as soon as you get this. I don't know how much longer I can go on. It's from Tony G, aka Blitzkrieg. Tony, listen, I appreciate the fact that you really like my stuff. Very appreciative, in fact. And I'm sorry that everything went down in your life recently. That's definitely a difficult. It's a difficult thing to really go through. I've gone through a lot myself, and really, sometimes at my worst, I was also expected to kind of help other people out, and that's very difficult to do as well. But I got to tell you that I'm concerned about you, bud. Your friends need to listen to you. You need to sit down and let them know that you're not fucking around. That way you have someone that you can at least speak to. You know, I'm assuming that since you didn't mention talking to your ex about this, that you're either, fearful that she'll think it's all about her, or maybe you guys ended very, very poorly to the fact that you don't speak anymore, but you definitely need to speak to somebody. I'm not somebody that recommends counseling or anything like that. I've partook in a death before, and it was definitely not something for me. And I've also gotten very close to death before, Tony. It's not fun. It's a long recovery, longer than any injury that you might sustain on a baseball field, or longer than any injury you may get in a mosh pit or crowd surfing. This is definitely something that's serious. It takes years sometimes to repair the damage done, and even then, the memory still remains. I hope that some of the things that I've said hasn't exactly been the catalyst point for you also denying your faith. My feelings have been established based around a long time frame of questioning and a long time frame of study, really. It was something that I started to note, very early in my college career, and the more that I studied and the more that I read into things, the more that I was able to kind of notice similarities and patterns. But this is not something that should be a universal truth that all people, really believe. I'm not aiming to convert people away from that which they believe in. So I hope that this is not something that I've directly caused. I really hope that my work can also serve as an inspiration point for you. Maybe you go on every day because you want to know what the next CKN video is. What's the next band that I'm going to talk about? What new music are you going to be able to, get into today? As opposed to it being kind of, how am I going to get by? I really think that you need a little bit of help, whether it be from a friend or if you have any other family left, or hell, hopefully this does a little bit of something to cheer you up and maybe cheer you on. But know that we're out there. We're here for you. The nation is a loving and caring place. And we are people that do listen. And we are people that don't judge whenever it comes to serious matters such as this. And those who do have never been there, but will be there. Maybe not to the degree of severity that you're experiencing, but anybody who tries to knock you down based around the things that have happened to you and how you feel, they're the real losers, not you. I'm glad that you wrote me this letter, Tony, and I certainly hope that things begin to improve for you. I think I'm going to stop there, Nation. That last one kind of tugged a little bit, but if you guys want to write me some letters, maybe we can do this again. Go over to the Facebook page and write me some stuff, and we'll have fun. Maybe we'll make this a regular thing. I think I'm gonna go private message Tony, so I'll talk to you later, guys.